Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday Night Football. We're coming to you from Docklands. This is a round 2 match between St Kilda and Geelong. The bottom 4 is certainly not a place anyone wants to be, even if it is still early in the season. Here's an opportunity to right a wrong. Here come the teams. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Thanks, Hutto. I've tipped the Saints. I think they're a better side than many have given them credit for. And if they can take the game on and give their forwards enough supply, they're every chance.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. The umpire and the two captains are ready for the toss. It's 11th taking on 17th, and both sides have plenty to prove. We've been looking forward to this one all week, and now the moment has arrived. Stanley wins the first ruck contest. Atkins, McRae, Sinclair, Marshall running in support towards the goal mouth. They've got it deep. That's great play.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
To open their account, is it there? Yes.
The Cats cannot afford to let them move the ball like that because they will run right.
The Saints on the board early. The big men fly. Steele, a good kick here and they'll be in business. Guthrie takes an excellent grab. Lays it off. O'Sullivan blasts away. Burns went bang. Atkins, Smith, all alone in the centre square. Myers finds himself unattended.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
He won't threaten the goals with kicking like that, but he has at least managed to score.
They'll need to clamp down on him. He'll torch them if they keep giving him that sort of space.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Burns, all on his own. Got a little time here. Sinclair with a chance to run. Waiting for someone to come at him. The kick was misdirected. That might attract a pack. Myers can just about walk this in.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Through it goes.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
Both teams on the board now. The big men fly. He'll work all day. Steele gets to it first. His field kicking is normally first rate. Dempsey needed to be clean and wasn't. Mannar, Blitzarves, has a real turn of pace. He's been busy so far. That's a strong mark.
Already some good signs for them with how they're trying to move the football.
To cap off a wonderful passage of play, that would have been a great team goal.
Did all the hard work only to let himself down with a kick.
He's off. Can he find a teammate? Good thinking and good execution too. They're moving the footy well here. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Jones. Marshall is hard to beat one-on-one. Careful with the kick. Caminiti in some space on the wing. This is good ball movement. They need a mark. O'Sullivan tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Higgins swoops and kicks a goal.
He might just be in for a big day.
Goal for goal early. Marshall showing his skills. Sinclair, McRae. Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
There's not a lot to separate the teams, either on the scoreboard or on the stat sheet. Disposals, clearances and inside 50s are all fairly even. If the match continues like this, it'll be engrossing, but I can't help but feel that someone will break it open at some point. I'm just not sure who.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Rucks go at it. Dangerfield. Atkins. He's everywhere at the moment. He could have blazed away, but he's done the team thing.
To put them back in front.
Neil, can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Cats with their noses in front. Stanley slaps it out. Atkins, got to get it forward now. Dempsey marks. Will he go the bomb? Gives it everything. Smith is the man on the spot and he's marked.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
He makes no mistake.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Cats with a bit of breathing space now. Marshall with the tap. Sinclair, McRae, squeezes the kick. Windhager, here's a chance to get it forward. Wood, he's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result.
They'll be looking for more of that. If they get it, they'll be in front in no time.
It's a good old-fashioned arm wrestle. Marshall with a deft tap. Steele, Windhager, farms it out. Sinclair has the ping. It won't be a goal. King is the beneficiary of some unselfish play and should convert.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them and he's about to hurt them again.
To give them the lead. He's done it.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Saints having a good patch. Marshall showing his skills. Sinclair trying to find a path. Steele, Wood. Guthrie saves the day again. Manor wins the contest hands down. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Doesn't often waste it. Cameron read it well and claims the mark. Is anyone home? Stengel gets to the front spot. Penetrating ball. That's an impressive mark. He will surely make this count.
They'll be in front in a moment.
There goes the kick. And he's put it through.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Cats by 2. The big men fly. Steele in his natural habitat. Dempsey, he'll feel that one. They cannot keep him quiet. Henry hunting the footy. Manor marks. That's hard to stop.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
They'll need to pay closer attention to him. He's such a dangerous player in that forward 50.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Jones runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. Honours the lead. He's been industrious. Henry got a fist in. The Cats head to the rooms with a narrow lead. We could have a thriller on our hands. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Saints have been giving the ball back a bit too much. It's been a combination of poor skill execution and poor options, but they need to iron that out because they're undoing some of their good work in winning the footy in close.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Marshall has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. McRae, Sinclair, Wood. Going at his second. Boot, ball, goal!
It was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with them.
The Saints have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Stanley with a deft tap. Dangerfield. Thumped away. Jones goes long. O'Sullivan spoils. Sinclair caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. O'Connor. This is promising. Hacking it forward. Myers. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
Is this going to be yet another lead change?
He can put them in front, and he does.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
The Cats in front now. Important clearance here. Dangerfield. They've put themselves under pressure. McRae. Neat little stab kick. King is in the clear and marks uncontested.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
They could find themselves back in front again, and they do.
Great composure there to go back and coolly slot the go-ahead goal.
The Saints are really taking it to them today. The two big men do battle. Good ruck work and good roving too. They're breaking down across half forward. They've opened them up here. What's he got on offer? That's skillful. Hill presents in space. Keeps it low. Higgins has a vice-like grip. Searching kick. Stewart is cool under pressure. Dangerfield. Bowes. That could prove costly. It hasn't quite got the wheels. King looks like the pass is on. Misses the target and it's out of play.
Good close match this, with no sign yet that either side is going to crack.
It's been a great duel between the two big men. Atkins to Koning. They're tackling with venom today. Marshall with a deft tap. Boot to ball and that's a goal.
Full credit to him for putting that through the middle despite the tackle.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Big clearance to win here. McRae, can he get a kick away? Moving the footy laterally. Myers, foot race on the wing. Windhager accepted the invitation. Throws it on the boot. Humphreys in the right spot at the right time.
Hasn't been the highest standard game, but still been enjoyable to watch.
Marshall wins the hit out. Atkins. Cameron got to the right position and hung on. Can he find a teammate? It's eluded him. Owens leads his opponent. Turned over. Manor has it within range.
Success here would bring the margin back to under a goal.
He's right on his distance. It'll be a close thing. Danger averted, frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Looking for a quick transition. Goes very wide. 3 quarters in and this one's still up for grabs. Huge last quarter coming up. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Cats have won more contested possessions and clearances, but they're still getting beaten on the scoreboard. It's on the outside where they've been hurt by a team that covers the ground as well as any, so they may think about injecting some more pace into the team next week.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. The big men fly. Sinclair. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Wilson wins it back. Great mark. Probing ball. It's amounted to nothing. Bowes. Holmes delivers it inside 50. Neal, an ever-present threat. Cameron, drop punt, and he has put it away.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Cats were after the first, and they've got it. Stanley wins it. Atkins, he's set upon. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Stanley with the tap. Atkins, Henry, just shoveled it out. Bowes, Wood in the centre square. A good kick here, and they'll be in business. Intercepted, and they can launch from halfback. Manor can keep it moving. The defence is disorganised. Keeler couldn't mark. Sinclair affects the turnover, and that's a letdown. Punched away. Myers couldn't get a disposal, and they're out of trouble. They're a bit sloppy at the moment. Owens, Marshall, Steele. That has to hurt. Sinclair, stripped of it. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
It's a hot footy today.
Manor, dangerous to leave on his own. Sharman, terrific tackle. McRae. They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
Knowing that you have to stop a certain player and actually being able to do it are two completely different things. He's got a hold of them today.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. Marshall has probably got the points at this stage. Holmes, Dempsey somehow released the ball. Met solidly. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Holmes just had to get it out. Atkins, Wilson mops that one up. Windhager, Marshall, Caminiti. That's a big play.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Saints with 2 on the bounce. Marshall with a deft tap. Wilson. Windhager almost threw it out. Myers gets to it first. Looking to peg one back. Cameron, desperate defence. Gets a kick away. Bouncing ball. Neal, he's kicked a goal.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
Not many tip this result. Stanley, the winner there. Atkins. Henry, they are hunting the ball carrier. Centre square, loose ball. Stewart, well played. Burns, we've seen that before. Jones, close, showing some desperation. This to get it back to a kick. He's done it, but I think they're going to run out of time.
Well, they've given themselves a chance to pinch this match. It would be highway robbery.
There'll be a sad loser today. What a game. There it is. A scintillating game of football and a precious win. They found a way to get it done. What did you make of that match, Half?
The Saints were very disciplined today. I loved how their midfielders helped out their defenders and how hard they made their opponents work for every opportunity. They fully deserve the win, but they might explore whether they can be a little bit more creative up front in